Hello guys and welcome to Simple Spec Games. Today we are gonna see the top 21 best upcoming indie and pixel beat-em-up games. We start with Shobatsu. It's an engaging arcade-style beat-em-up game that lets players take on the roles of 4 highly skilled ninjas. The gameplay is dynamic and action-packed, featuring fast-paced combat against hordes of diverse and challenging enemies. Each ninja character comes with unique abilities and fighting styles, allowing players to experiment and find their preferred approach to battles. The game emphasizes fluid combat mechanics, where players can execute combos, dodge attacks, and utilize special moves to overcome their foes. In addition to its single-player mode, Shobatsu also offers a local co-op mode to play with your friends. Dicey Krime Traveler of Time is a unique action-adventure game that combines time travel mechanics with a crime-fighting narrative. Players step into the shoes of Dicey Krime and his partner Kane Beast as they battle crime and injustice across various cities. The gameplay features a mix of combat, exploration, and puzzle solving, with players utilizing time travel abilities to navigate challenges and uncover secrets. It also includes unique combos, special moves, and a variety of playable characters, each with distinct abilities. The game features a multiplayer mode where players can team up to tackle challenges and defeat enemies. Rushing Beat X Return of Brawl Brothers is a 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up game. Set in the futuristic Neo-Cisco state, the game follows 6 playable characters as they battle to uncover the secrets of the Zika virus and the mysterious floating island above Neo-Cisco Bay. The gameplay emphasizes a new fighting system, allowing for a greater range of attack strategies and techniques. Players can expect intense combat, unique character abilities, and a mix of strikes, throws, and special moves to defeat enemies. The game also emphasizes cooperative play, enabling players to team up and tackle challenges together. Lady Death Demonicron is a 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up game set in the dark and fantastical universe of the Lady Death comics. Players take on the role of Lady Death herself, wielding her lethal sword skills and destructive magic to battle through 15 levels of intense action. The game draws inspiration from classic 1990s arcade titles like Streets of Rage and Golden Axe, blending their nostalgic gameplay with modern mechanics. Each level features hand-drawn environments, and players can upgrade their abilities, unlock new swords, and discover brutal finishing moves to enhance their combat prowess. Streets of Chaos is a retro-inspired side-scrolling beat-em-up game that pays homage to classics like Streets of Rage and Double Dragon. The gameplay revolves around intense hand-to-hand combat, where players can choose from a roster of unique characters, each with their own fighting styles and abilities. The game offers a mix of linear and semi-linear modes, including a story mode where players follow the journey of Franco, Manuel, and Sophie as they navigate a crime-ridden fictional city in Brazil. Players can also engage in arcade and survival modes, with the latter featuring challenges like zombie survival. Unrivaled Heroes 2.5D Brawler is an action-packed side-scrolling game that combines intense combat with a rich cultural backdrop. The gameplay revolves around a beat-em-up style, where players face waves of enemies using a mix of close-range attacks and special abilities. The game emphasizes combo-based combat, requiring players to master timing and precision to unleash powerful moves. Each stage introduces unique challenges, including mini-bosses and traps, which demand quick reflexes and strategic thinking. The game also incorporates traditional Indonesian elements, such as weapons like the carries and mythical creatures. Eight Dragons 2 is a retro-inspired beat-em-up game that takes the classic arcade action to the next level. The gameplay focuses on cooperative combat, allowing up to 8 players to team up in a shared screen mode. Players battle through urban environments filled with thugs, bosses, and challenges, using a mix of punches, kicks, and powerful combos. The game also introduces a variety of weapons and special moves, adding depth and strategy to the fast-paced action. The game features a dynamic campaign mode where players can choose their paths, leading to different outcomes and challenges. John Fox is a thrilling 2D beat-em-up game that combines action-packed gameplay with a quirky storyline. Players take on the role of John Fox, an elite warrior and retired mercenary, who embarks on a mission of vengeance after his beloved pet, Milo, is killed by the minions of a sinister villain known as the Big Toad. The gameplay features intense combat against an army of clone frogs, with players navigating through various terrains and scenarios. The game also includes exciting motorbike chases and challenging boss battles, keeping the action dynamic and engaging. Buccaneers Shipshape is a fast-paced beat-em-up game set on the high seas, where players take on the role of swashbuckling pirates. The gameplay revolves around reclaiming your stolen ship and treasure map by battling waves of rival marauders and navigating through dynamic environments. Players can unleash special moves, use companion parrots for assists, and collect power-ups from treasure chests to enhance their combat abilities. The game features 9 stages with varied settings, such as slippery rooftops, underwater adventures, and even horse-pulled carriage rides. The game offers 4 unique pirate heroes, each with distinct stats and abilities. Pixel Punch is a vibrant and action-packed game that blends music and combat in a unique way. Players take on the role of Alex Harmony, a musician on a mission to recover stolen music equipment while uncovering a conspiracy in the entertainment industry. The gameplay revolves around side-scrolling action, where players use their guitar as a weapon to fight enemies and complete contracts for a mysterious limousine boss. The game features colorful 90s-inspired visuals, quirky characters, and a mix of rhythm-based mechanics and traditional beat-em-up action. As players progress, they can collect coins to purchase consumables and upgrade their guitar for more powerful attacks. Terrifier the ARTcade game is a retro-inspired beat-em-up that brings the twisted world of Art the Clown to life. Players step into the shoes of Art, the sinister villain from the Terrifier horror series, and wreak havoc across various movie set locations. The gameplay features intense hand-to-hand combat, weapon-based carnage, and over-the-top finishers. Each stage offers unique paths, hordes of enemies, and brutal boss battles, ensuring a dynamic and chaotic experience. The game also includes a variety of weapons, from chainsaws to cleavers, adding to the gory fun. The game supports local co-op for up to 4 players, making it a perfect choice for multiplayer mayhem. Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds Ultimate is a remastered version of the beloved side-scrolling beat-em-up game. The gameplay offers a smoother and more fluid experience, with revamped mechanics that ensure precision in every punch, kick, and special move. Players can choose from a roster of characters, each with unique combat styles and abilities, as they battle through hordes of enemies in vibrant, anime-inspired environments. The game also introduces flashy special attacks and a retuned battle system, making it a dynamic and engaging experience for both newcomers and fans of the original. Toxic Crusaders is a retro-inspired beat-em-up game where players take control of one of 7 unique characters, each with distinct abilities and moves. The gameplay is action-packed, featuring vibrant pixel art graphics and a quirky sense of humor. Players battle through 7 levels filled with radiation rangers, mutant bandits, and even zombie chickens. The game supports local co-op for up to 4 players, allowing friends to team up and tackle the chaotic challenges together. Each level is designed with colorful and grotesque environments that match the game's offbeat tone. Players can chain combos, use environmental objects as weapons, and unleash special moves to defeat waves of enemies. Mayhem Brawler 2 Best of Both Worlds is a beat-em-up game that combines the nostalgic vibe of 90s arcade games with modern roguelite and RPG mechanics. Players can choose from 8 unique heroes, each with distinct abilities, and battle through 2 timelines set 20 years apart. The game features hand-drawn, comic-inspired art and frame-by-frame animated characters, creating a visually stunning experience. Players can enjoy the game solo or team up with friends online, shaping the story through their choices. The gameplay involves switching between characters from both timelines to tackle enemies from the past and present simultaneously. Heroes of Mount Dragon is an action-packed side-scrolling brawler where players can choose from 8 unique heroes, each with their own fighting style and the ability to transform into powerful dragons. The gameplay emphasizes fast-paced combat, allowing players to unleash devastating combos, use dragon morphing powers, and unlock upgrades as they progress. The game supports both solo play and co-op modes, where up to 4 players can team up locally or online to tackle waves of enemies and challenging bosses. Players can explore different kingdoms, each with its own unique challenges and enemies, while mastering their heroes' abilities and dragon transformations. Kemono Heroes is a vibrant 2D action platformer that combines fast-paced ninja combat with retro-inspired visuals. Players take on the roles of 4 animal ninja masters, each with unique abilities, as they embark on a quest to save their forest from the moon god's curse. The gameplay emphasizes swift movement, precise attacks, and the use of special powers to overcome hordes of enemies. With upgradable weapons and items, players can enhance their characters' capabilities as they progress through the game. One of the standout features of Kemono Heroes is its local multiplayer mode, which supports up to 4 players. Underling Uprising is a modern beat-em-up game inspired by nostalgic 90s cartoons. Players take on the roles of the Underlings, a group of scientifically enhanced experiments, each with unique powers. The gameplay revolves around fluid combat, allowing players to create combos on the fly and juggle enemies with an open-ended combo system. Players can also unleash powerful and flashy supers mechanic once they've built enough meter. The game features diverse mechanics such as super armor, hovering, animation cancels, and double jumping, offering a variety of playstyles. Temporary weapons and mounts, like space pods and mech suits, add an extra layer of excitement to the combat. Kings of Hell is an action-packed game set in a dystopian world where Earth has become a literal hell's cape after the Rapture. Players follow the adventures of 4 characters, Luton, Offer, Gremmel, and Mal, as they battle through a series of challenges to overthrow the 5 Dukes of Hell and claim the title of King of Hell. The gameplay focuses on intense combat, strategic progression, and character upgrades, offering a mix of fast-paced action and tactical decision-making. Each character has unique abilities, allowing players to experiment with different playstyles. Each chapter features multiple episodes, providing a substantial amount of content for players to explore. Fallen City Brawl is a side-scrolling beat-em-up game inspired by the arcade classics of the late 80s and early 90s. Set in a gritty urban environment, the game follows 4 unlikely allies who team up to reclaim the streets from a criminal underworld. Players can choose from 4 playable characters, each with unique fighting styles and abilities, and even command a wolf companion to assist in battles. The gameplay features deep combat mechanics, including combos, counters, air throws, grappling, and special moves called Riot Supers. Players can also pick up weapons like pipes, bats, and chainsaws to add variety to the action. Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch is a colorful side-scrolling beat-em-up game featuring the iconic characters from Kevin Smith's Fewest universe. Players control Jay and Silent Bob as they embark on a wild adventure, swapping between the two characters on the fly or teaming up with a friend in co-op mode. The gameplay emphasizes tag team mechanics, allowing players to perform unique combo moves and special attacks. The game also incorporates humor and absurdity, staying true to the spirit of the original films. Players will navigate through various quirky environments, battling enemies and encountering hilarious scenarios along the way. So that is the video. Which game that make you interested? Please let me know in the comment. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.